Hi, I'm Dana. Welcome to Tools and Tips to Owning Your Worth. Today we're going to talk about grief. It's a topic that is almost taboo, and that makes me sad actually, because it is also a topic that is pertinent to every single person on the planet. So I really felt strongly that it was time to have a YouTube discussion with all of you about grief. Lately, I have had the absolute pleasure to work with some people, different clients, who are all at different phases of grieving for loved ones who have died and crossed over. And the most important thing to remember, because you will grieve, it's unavoidable, is that grief never goes away. Grief changes. If you lose a parent when you are in your teens, you are going to grieve the loss of that parent from your teenage self when you first lose the parent. But as you age, the grief will continue to show up so that you have the gift of grieving that parent at the different ages that you are. When you graduate from college, you will grieve that parent from 22. When you get married, you will grieve that parent from that age, because your capacity for understanding about the relationship, it matures, it expands, it grows. The best definition that I have ever heard about grief is love with nowhere to go. Now, that is why we grieve, because we don't have a physical body in front of us to express our love to. But I'm going to link below an episode I did a while ago on faith versus belief. And I would encourage every single one of you, because again, we are all going to grieve at some point in our lives, to really tap into what is my faith around where a soul or the soul goes after it leaves the body. Because that can really be a salve for your grief. Are you going to miss the way that you and your dad danced in the kitchen? I highly doubt that. You are always going to miss that, and that is where grief happens. But to feel your dad, or to know that your dad is with you, energetically with you, helps. And it can help immensely. We don't just grieve people. We can grieve relationships. Anyone that's ever been divorced knows that you grieve, because divorce is a death. Period. Divorce is a death, and it will be grieved. So what I would invite you to do is frame it that way, so that you can move the energy as it comes and continue to stay in health. The loss of other relationships, the loss of pets. Pets are family members. So of course we're going to grieve those. So a couple words of caution around your grieving. Number one, please don't apologize for your grieving. Please, I beg you, don't apologize for your grieving. Everyone has a right to grieve. Please try not to fight the feelings or ignore the emotions. Tears are medicine. Absolutely, tears are medicine. So please try not to suppress what you're feeling, or run away from or medicate what you're feeling, because it's not going to go away until you honor it So please consider honoring it. And if you lost a parent 30 years ago, if you lost a relationship 50 years ago, and it comes up and you hear that song and suddenly your eyes are stinging, or you smell that smell and suddenly you're transported back and you miss that person or that relationship, please grieve it, because you will continue your health journey if you elect to do that. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I really hope this resonates with you. Please add comments below. If you really are enjoying it, consider subscribing, please. To my subscribers, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your love and your support and the community and the comments and the conversation. It's all so wonderful. Thank you. Until next time, namaste.